The audio in this game may sound low. Please turn it up, but not if you're wearing headphones. Made with Game Boy Studio. Okay, so how are you feeling? John Riggs here. I love checking out these newer games for classic consoles, and somebody made this a while back, and I can show you what it looks like. I do have a physical version of it right here. This is the classic internet Scary Maze Game, just like that. That's what it looks like. I'm going to hit start to... I don't know if start actually makes it go faster, but here we go. You gonna go? There we go. It's going. This came out, and if you're familiar with it, you'll see what's going on here in just a second. What happened is this came out during a time of the internet where people realized, wait a minute, we can troll people, we can fool people at home. Don't have to make prank phone calls anymore. We don't have to knock on people's front doors and run away. We can prank people using the internet. Why would we use the internet to solve the world's problems when we can just as easily scare people, troll people, for our own benefit? Because it happened to us, and now we're paying it forward. This is the maze, test your skill. If you're familiar with this game, you're already familiar. If you're not, I'll clue you in a little bit. It was during a time when people realized that they could scare people, prank people. You'd get people to say, oh, hey, look at this cool car commercial. And you watch this car commercial going through the hills, and then a jump scare happens. Some zombie pops up and screams. Oh, there's what's weird? The first one I saw was, what's weird about this picture? And you look at this picture, it's a very fine photo. It's just like looking out through a window or something like that. Do you see it too? And you're looking, it's like, I don't see anything yet. And then all of a sudden, creepy alien face screams. You fly back in your seat because you did not expect it, because it was like the first of its kind. And it was around that time when I realized, oh, I can't trust anyone on the internet anymore. Trust nobody. This part gets a little hard, because you don't know the full hit detection of this arrow. Like, see there? So I wish the arrow was a little bit smaller, because the trick is you're not supposed to beat that level. You're supposed to get through that little corridor. And on a D-pad, it's actually much harder than it should be. But it is doable, and I've done this before on this game. And I have a friend of mine who has a great story about this game. And I'll share that at the end, once you see what this game looks like. And if you're familiar with this, you're like, oh, I wonder how they did it with this. And again, remember at the beginning when I said, hey, the volume's a little low. Go ahead and turn it up. And I was like, oh, I see. See, that's going to do it again. And again, with a D-pad, it's a little, oh god, that's a little, cut it really close. How did that not make it? I got to be all the way up against the edge. All the way up against the edge. Why would I do that? Why would I even bother with that? Okay, we're going to try this again. So as we work our way over, we go down, we go over. And yeah, my friend of mine, he told the story. I was like, you know what? I never even thought about that. That's hilarious. I never even... See, look, how is that not hit detection? Anyway. So I have to have my other side of the arrow go all the way up as much as I can without going out of bounds. Because even just like a tap, still it has a bit of a jump to where... just a tap. Not even enough. Okay, well, we're going to see what we can do here. Is that going to go through? I didn't think so. Okay. So I can go up a little bit. I can go up a little bit more than that. A little bit more than that. That's too much. That should be good. And then that happens. So... the funny story is, and I know that's super annoying, and I'll reset it here. That's not resetting it. That's not resetting it either. There we go. My funny story is, I have a friend of mine who did that when that was really, really popular. And he went through it and everything, and he got super close, and then they're waiting for his jump scare, and then the scream, the jump scare, the face, Exorcist, and he got a confused look. He was like, my friend is deaf. The picture isn't the jump scare, it's the sound. And when you think about it, it's the sound on all of them. Scary movies, you turn the sound down, it's not so bad. So when it happened, they were waiting for it to happen. Because he's deaf, he didn't hear anything. he saw the picture and he was like, "That's weird." Wait, well, like, why would that happen? That has nothing to do with it. Like, why? And this is a real thing. It might be on Itch. If it is, I didn't look in advance, but I'll link it if it is, just so you can see for yourself. But it's just one of those things that's out there. And thank you